here at Homestead, Miami. I'm Jake Scarborough, joined by Nate Polite and Connor Passmit. How you guys doing today?
Go ahead, Nate.
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself, Jake?
I'm doing good. What about you, Connor?
I'm doing all right. We just had a great Xfinity race,
Yeah, we
so that was
did.
cool.
And we've got the Cup race about to start. They're finishing up qualifying, but in the meantime, who do you guys think will win the race tonight?
That is a very good question.
There's a few different names going through my head, but a lot of it is dependent on who actually shows up.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna take Christian Pacheco,
Christian Pacheco in
the
the
24.
24. I don't know where he is. Oh, there's Byron.
There's a few guys I'm looking at, but I see last season at Homestead, the race was won by Gabe Cazola. So he also won the Kit Kat Cup Series race at Homestead. So pretty solid there. He could be a nice pick.
Well, I'm going to go with the obvious one. If it's not going to be Micah Walls, I'm going to say it's going to be Jonathan Parker in the 48, the defending champion.
That is a good one.
I feel like
Would
he
not
can
be shocking.
win it tonight. So we have yet to receive invites. They're wondering what they're going to do for the race penalty-wise, if they're going to have black flags or not, so they're doing a poll. We did not have black flags for National.
You're not.
Let's see what the comments are here. Justin Rutt has commented saying he is not racing Homestead. Go Donald, and that his pick is Buick. And then Matthew Stotts, who is normally our other commentator, is here in spirit. So, Matthew, who was lagging in National, is not here. They're having a conversation in there now? Yeah. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. I think we need someone to prevent him from commenting on the stream. He's insulting a commentator. Oh no. Very tiring. Is it bad that I forgot what track was last week? Atlanta. Or was it Texas? I don't even know.
I think it was Atlanta.
It was Atlanta last week.
Yeah, who even won it? Jaden Jones is on the pole.
Good for Jake.
Shroom.
Good for him.
Crack is on the pole.
Trying to make a name for himself in the NHRL. He's done well in a couple other leagues. They're gonna make his mark. Good for
He
him.
definitely does have pace, and maybe he'll be able to show it tonight with a win. That's an underdog that
Definitely.
none of us had our eyes set on.
Especially with when I think of tracks that he's gonna go and show out at, I would have thought last week at Atlanta. If it would have been any track that he would have shown out at, but
They're waiting on Kyler now, so the rain delay has begun.
oh man,
Unbelievable.
it's absolutely tragic.
Jared, just send us invites and let us know when to join. Alright. Making sure we do get invites and don't get left out, because that would, yep, there we go. Alright. Still waiting on the rain delay. Well, since we're waiting, And we all raced in national. How'd your guys' national races go?
Mine went pretty well. You know, I had a decent car. Kind of struggled towards the end of the runs, but other than that, we had a solid third place finish. I'll take it.
Me and you were both up front most of the race. Nate, we didn't see you. Where were
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Well, first of all, I'm just not generally that very good, but yeah, I was able to keep some top 10 pace in other stages. But at the start of stage 3, I was involved in an accident. There was no caution, and I had to take 2 tires in short pit to get any spots back. And I ended up finishing 11th still, so that's not too shabby, all things considered.
Well, that was very sad that you could not join us up in the front.
Yeah.
Didn't you get 10th though in stage 1? I mean,
I believe I was 9th in stage 1 and 7th in stage 2.
there we go. The pre-race speech has started from Jared Bogley.
Oh,
It's gonna be 6 cars for caution.
How many cars we got in the lobby?
Let me check. There are 17. Our field today: Jamie Wright, Braden Sisko, Christian Macheco, Bryce Hederman, Donald Stern, Fidel Fabian, Gabe Cazzola, Jackson Tate, Kyler Boggs, Michael Walls, James Coslow, Jaden Jones, Jonathan Parker, Travis Van Oostendorp, Jared Bogley, Wolfgang Stone, and someone that's appearing offline, so I'm going to take a wild guess and say that's Hunter Smith. Maybe Tyler Crabtree.
I guess we'll see when we get into the race.
Just waiting on the all clear to join. Oh, apparently Michael Walls did not qualify so well. Jared, are we good to join yet? Alright, we can now join. Alright, we missed the start.
fantastic.
Oh, perfect lobby amount. Wow. I thought we weren't all gonna join in time. So Daytona was a sleeper until finishes. Atlanta was interesting until, late race. Then again, tire management.
Who won Atlanta last week?
Jared Bogley.
Good man.
He was very happy about it, that he was able to make it back to victory lane in NHRL.
Look at Jaden out there.
He's in a league of his own right now, ahead of the 12.
Very far ahead.
Oh, and Braden Sisko's already lagged out of the lobby.
What a shame. Oh,
Oh, it's Trace Mayonnaise that was in here, not Hunter Smith. Jared Bogley believes he is on preset 9. That's...
it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing.
Definitely not a great thing.
16 in the wall. Do you think it doesn't take long for them to get single file and just start trying to chase down Jaden?
I don't know. It looks like they're starting to.
Trying to get that line going.
Jackson Tate looks like he's leading.
They're out a little bit in the corners.
Battle for third between Donald Stern and Jared Bogley. Oh, the 8
Ooh.
of James Coslow loose.
I believe that is Bryce Hederman in the 8
Oh,
car.
is that Bryce? That's right.
I believe it is Bryce.
What number is James in?
James is in the 77.
Ah.
Now, coming off of the corners, there's that little seam there that you might end up hitting, and it'll shoot your car down the track. Very, very tricky part of the racetrack, so it's easy to lose a lot of time right there. You gotta be careful.
And Jared Bogley trying to use the NASCAR Heat 4 line around here on the top, and car around in the back, that's a 10. That's Fidel Fabian.
Three went all the way down to the paint there on the front stretch, getting loose off of turn 4. Jaden Jones still has a nice, comfortable lead up there.
Jaden's just liking what he's seeing behind him. Everyone wrecking, everyone.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if he likes seeing
Well,
the
the wrecking.
12 and the 9 lined up right behind him, but
Yeah, Jackson
close it
Tate
in.
and Donald Stern. $16 under the apron. I believe that's Travis.
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 Gold Trav.
He's got me confused this week because last week he was in the Pro League car.
Ooh, in the wall a little bit for the 5 right there.
It's not good.
That's going to open up the door for Jackson Tate.
Will they send it or stay behind him?
Looks like they stay in line right now, but they're definitely going to be eager to get to the front. They're there, within about a car length or two of Jaden Jones. There he goes to the inside. Kenny Clam, it's hard to pass on the inside.
Well, Jackson Tate's gonna make it work. Getting help from Donald Stern,
No.
but now they're side by side.
I was gonna get side by side for a second. That's what Jaden wants to see.
This is starting to look like the national battle, where just 4 cars battling each other.
Oh yes, Bryce Hederman in there in 4th. He's closing as well.
Jackson Tate still trying to get the bottom to work.
He hit
Oh, look
the
at
apron
Donald.
that time. Oh, Bryce, I think, got loose.
Donald Stern is there.
Donald all the way to the inside on the back stretch.
Gonna send it through, and the crossover.
Slides up, crossover. Wow.
Now they're side by side.
That's good for Donald, then. Now he's kind of got that preferred lane. It's hard to pass without throwing a slide job on the bottom.
I think Jaden's gonna try the same thing Donald did this time in 3 and 4, or he gets loose. Jared
Very
Bogley
loose.
also very loose behind him. He does.
And that's
hold
that
on to
spot
that.
coming off that's those seams coming off the corners here. And now they're 3 wide for second.
Now we'll keep it off each other and get back 2 wide. I almost said 2 by 2. Bryce Hederman trying to get back in line behind Jaden Jones.
Michael Walls is up to 6th.
Now Jaden's trying to make a pass on Tate on the top. He does have the run. And
Ooh,
maybe
I think
going
Donald
3
got
wide.
loose.
Oh,
I'm hearing
here
Jared.
goes Jackson Tate.
Jackson Tate back to the lead. I'm hearing Jared complain about the car being way too loose, so that's probably where it's going to start
Ooh,
settling
Jackson
in.
Tate. Oh, sliding!
Travis.
Travis
got into
Oostendorf.
Jones and got into the wall.
That's some stage points lost right there for Travis. Oh, and he's wrecking now.
Oh no.
2 cars in the back.
That was Christian
Possibly
Pacheco. also involved. Is that the 48 back there with him? No, it's the 25. Wolfgang Stone. But look at this battle for second right here, as they were just 3 wide for a moment.
Jaden Jones is all the way on the top.
He's running the NASCAR
Wow.
E4 line. Trying to do what they
Look at
do
that
in
run
real
he's
life
getting.
here. There goes Bryce Hederman under the apron.
What a run.
They're trying to drive different lines to prevent the car from
Look at-
getting loose.
Run.
The 5, yeah, he gets a really good run through the exit of the corner there.
Jaden Jones back to the lead.
Ooh, no
we
contact there.
Donald Stern under him for the lead. No more cautions, so that would mean 4 to go here in stage 1.
Look out for that 5th place car. He's starting to creep into the picture, the 47 of Michael Walls.
That wouldn't surprise. Oh, Jared Bogley into the wall. Can Michael Walls be the closer here in stage 1?
It'll be tough to get by those top 4. They've held those spots for just about the entire race. Donald getting to the outside. Oh, has to cross
Loose
over.
from him and Bryce. I think Bryce may have lost 4th. No, he didn't. See, that's what I'm noticing. The top 4 are getting way too loose, and Michael Walls is just holding it.
I believe this is
Stern
2
on
to
the
go
wall.
in the stage.
Yeah, Donald Stern hit the wall. Now it's Jackson Tate's turn to try giving Jaden Jones a run for his money.
Donald Stern losing a lot of spots here.
Stern falls all the way back to 5th.
Oh, and he hit
Ooh,
Micah.
contact.
Jackson Tate also loose out of the corner.
Jaden Jones loves to see that.
Yes, he does. Coming to the white flag. Oh,
Oh, he got way
More
too
contacts.
Bryce is in the wall.
Last lap here is stage 1.
There's nothing he can really do here. We're about to be 3 wide for second in the stage. Michael,
Oh, Michael Walls.
loose.
He got
so is Jackson
all the way
Tate.
to the inside wall.
Donald Stern under Tate for
Somebody's
second.
wrecking in the back.
I think it was Jared Bogley.
It was. It's Jaden
Off of
Jones.
4. Jaden Jones, that won stage 1.
Jackson Tate P2, Donald Stern P3, then Michael Walls and Bryce Hederman rounding out the top 5. Seems like that last lap crash was created between Kyler Boggs and Jared Bogley.
That's not good if it was the fault of Kyler Boggs.
Yeah, he just apologized over the call. So Jaden Jones wins pole and wins stage 1. Could he be the car to beat tonight?
I think it's very possible. He's done pretty good out in front. We've seen challenge come from Donald Stern, Jackson Tate, and Bryce Hederman, but I'm still looking at Micah.
He was very fast at the end of that run. If we get a long run here, I think he's the favorite.
Definitely.
And Jackson Tate's going to get the lead.
So good luck with that pit stop.
But I don't think that's the better idea. I don't think people want to be on the bottom here. And especially seeing what Jaden Jones did on that top line. Jackson
Well, on the
may lose
restart,
lead.
I don't mind usually restarting on the bottom because you're usually full throttle through that first corner, even if you're on the bottom, so you can gain more speed. But we'll see here.
Jaden Jones back to the lead.
Oh, Micah Walls coming for second.
He's all over that back bumper of Jaden Jones. This Jackson Tate, he's not giving up the fight.
I think
Jones tagged the wall a bit.
I couldn't tell if he hit the 5 or not.
Here comes Micah.
We're 3 wide right behind the leaders.
Micah Wall's slide job beautifully executed right there to take the lead.
And don't look too fast. Here comes the 48 car of Jonathan Parker.
Jaden Jones, he's still up
out
against
there.
that wall.
They're racing hard behind for P4. Oh, contact between Jared Bogley and Christian Pacheco. Is that Gabe Cazzola in the 38?
I believe it is.
He's in the top 5 now. Michael Wall's up in the wall. We've got contact going on behind him. Tate in the wall now. Bryce sends it in on the 12, shoves him up the track.
A little bit of contact there. That top lane has just not been going.
Michael Wall's leading, and looks like no one's able to get around him either from the battling or just Micah's pure pace right now. But we are almost 4 wide behind. Wow. And Travis Finissentorp puts Fidel Fabian on the wall.
See, now Jackson Tate's kind of finally clear of this battle. Can he maybe run down Micah Walls?
I think he just needs to learn how to run that top, and he'll get something out of it. But unless Micah keeps doing that where he runs the bottom and washes up, Jackson can catch him pretty quick.
Ooh. Jared Bogley loose in the back.
If you look at it, Jackson Tate's just running a slightly higher line than Michael Walls. But
He's
it's
right.
not enough.
He's right there going into the corner here.
And he's going to be too high, and that's just going to let Bryce Hederman above him. We've got contact in the back. It looks like
4 wide.
Jaden Jones putting Donald Stern in the wall, it looked like. Jared Bogley loose, 2 cars around. That's
Oh, Jaden Jones was flipping.
25 to 37.
The 5 as well involved.
Wow.
Tough break there for Jones.
Oh, here we got to fight for the lead here.
Jackson Tate battling with Michael Walls. Tate on the inside, Walls on the outside.
See, that's good for Jackson Tate. He's taking away Michael Wall's line.
I don't think it's good for either of them, because now Bryce Hederman's in the picture.
Ooh,
Travis.
Travis Van Oostendorp all the way down.
Bryce is probably driving angry, especially with whatever happened last week. He got hit into the wall after almost leading the entire race. He's probably very mad about how that ended, so he wants to turn things around this week. He's going to send it in on Tate.
Kind of a lot of new faces up towards the front that we didn't see in stage 1.
Christian Pacheco, one of them. He's moved into the top 5.
Gabe Cazzola up there as well.
Ooh. Gabe and Bryce making some contact there.
Ooh, contact with a 16.
Ooh,
Donald
Jackson
Ware.
to the outside.
Who gets to the outside? See what he can do here.
I think I just heard Jared ask Fabian to drop or push him. Jared's trying to lead a line back there to get everyone further back up to the front. Donald Stern into the wall.
Jackson stayed up around the outside again.
Seems like that high side's starting to come in again.
They got a little bit of a train going up there too. The 12-8 and the 48 all working together on that top side. There they go, Jackson Tate all the way to the outside, but Hederman's gonna push for the 47. Now he's pushing Jackson Tate.
And Michael Wall's up into Jackson Tate. That shoves him up. And that's going to put Tate in the lead.
Oh, that
Can he hold it off the corner?
Will he pull down to the bottom? Bryce Hederman? No, Bryce Hederman's going to go to the bottom.
Ooh,
Michael Walls got very loose right there. Donald Stern back into the picture with the leaders.
Donald Stern trying all he can to...
Ooh,
oh, Christian
Pacheco
Pacheco around
got
the
on
back.
the
Jared
wall.
Bogley, multiple
Oh,
cars.
he's flipping. He is flipping.
That may be a caution. They say... They said no more cautions.
Maybe that was 4 to go.
Oh, they're coming to 2 to go.
Oh.
So it's going to be a head-to-head battle between Donald Stern and Jackson Tate for the stage win.
I wouldn't count anyone third and back out of it yet. I can't even tell who that is. It's Michael Walls, Bryce Hederman, Jonathan Parker, and Gabe
Cazzola.
Oh, 3
Ooh,
wide.
Jonathan Parker.
Lots of contact.
2 by 3 by 1. Oh. One of these guys up here is not getting a stage point. Now that's probably what these 3 in the back of that line are
Michael
doing.
Walls really lost it there.
Jackson Tate just gonna hold on to it.
Oh, Donald getting the run on the outside.
Looks like he kind of got chopped up there, and
Ooh,
contact to Donald
is in the
around.
wall.
9 car, 48.
That's gotta suck for Donald Stern.
Looks like we know who in that group wasn't going to get any stage points now.
Gabe Cazzola looks like he'll come out with P2 in the stage.
Jackson Tate, stage 2 winner.
Gabe Cazzola, Bryce Hederman, Michael Walls, and Jonathan Parker round out that top 5. So we've definitely seen who has pace here, and in stage 2 it looked like almost all the field has that secret pace you need to win tonight, but I believe we'll probably have 2 sets of pit stops in the 3rd stage. So it will be interesting to see how tire and fuel management will get someone the victory.
Alrighty. Getting ready to start things back up.
Jackson Tate leading the field back to green. And moment of the race, Jared Bogley unplugged his controller and plugged it back in before turn 1.
Gabe.
Legendary. Gabe Cazzola going.
I wasn't really expecting to see that, so,
I tell you who was expecting to see that.
you.
Me.
The Berries Bullets 38 Ford for T1A?
I believe that is Gabe's team, yes.
I just couldn't
Who's on
remember
the wall?
what team he's
Oh,
on. Oh, there
Micah
goes a
drives
48-16.
right by him.
Who else was around in that? Oh, they all saved it. Multiple cars off pace from that, though.
I think that was the 24. Maybe the 48. Yes, it was. Buick and Christian.
Travis was able to keep it further up, and he was the one that went down to the inside wall.
So now Micah Wall's back to the front.
News being told to the drivers they do not have to use the access road on exit nor entry to the pits.
I wish I would have known that before I made my stop in the National Series, because I think I might have been able to get another spot.
Well, I almost killed Nick Bingham doing it.
Kyler Boggs getting in the wall. Just a little bit.
Look who's up to 5th place, Jared Bogley.
Oh,
Battling with Kyler Boggs.
is that the 3-car around in the back there?
Jamie Wright? Yes, it is.
I believe it was.
Michael Wall's still leading this race, though.
How about Kyler Boggs in the 5th position? Haven't seen him all day.
He just got into 5th.
He is.
Oh,
In
and
5th.
Wolfgang Stone left the lobby. Don't know how recent that was. Is he trying to send it in for 4th? He lets off.
So, this top 3 has kind of emerged ever since Stage 2 as being the 3 best cars right now. 47, 12, and 8.
I'd definitely say the 5's got one of the better cars in this race. He's just stuck in the back car in the wall. I think that's the 10.
It will be interesting if we can see Jaden Jones get back to the front.
I think it will take a lot of pit strategy here. I wouldn't be surprised if we do only have one pit stop. I wouldn't be surprised to see someone take 2 tires. I feel like it would be a good strategy.
Jackson Tate is one I'd have to look out for. He loves the strategy races. Seems to do very well in them.
But that's another thing. He's got to throw hands with Michael Walls and Bryce Hederman because they've both equaled out his pace so far this race. So he'd be having to take a huge gamble betting to hold them off. James Coslow in the wall, it looks like.
Top 4 looks like they might just be riding right now. Ooh, contact between the 38 and the 8.
Gabe's in the wall from that. Kyler Boggs up to 4th.
Jared Bogley moves into the top 5.
I'm not gonna question that. Kyler Boggs battling Bryce Hederman for third. He must have gotten a late race setup put in. Car's already getting loose.
Comes Bryce
Here
for
comes-
second.
That's what Micah likes to see in his mirror.
Teammate behind him. Actually, is Bryce Hederman on... The 18 has a target on his back. That's what Jared Bogley's been told.
Oy.
Wonder-
Oh boy.
Interesting. I'm assuming that's from the 38. 'Cause 38.
I'm gonna assume that as well. I saw them get together a little bit a while ago.
I kind of want to keep my eye on that.
Ooh, Jared hit the apron there. He's gonna slide up, lose a few spots.
Oh, Gabe's really pushing the car, trying to get back up there. Black flags are off, so we're going to see a lot of speeding into pit road.
Question is, which one of these cars makes
Ooh,
the
Christian
first move?
Pacheco got real loose off too.
Donald Stern taking the bottom. That will force Kyler high. You think if Gabe's the one that called the
Ooh,
bounty...
Hederman went to pit road right there.
I think
Bryce
the
is on
48
pit
went
road.
wide. Or not wide, but got loose.
48 almost took out the inside wall there.
You know what I want to see in this race? I want to see someone pull a Kurt Busch, lose their right front tire going down into pit road.
That would be something else. I tell you. Now we've seen one guy get on pit road. Who else do we think takes here? Gabe Cazzola.
Yeah, wow. Oh, and does he spin it? He does. I don't know if... I couldn't tell if he saved it or just got it.
It looks like he saved it. He is rolling pretty well down pit road. Got it going quickly.
Ooh, Jared. Very loose. Look at
Reason Kyler
Boggs.
Boggs on board. He's going high. Michael Wall's going low. So, go Donald Stern. Where did he come from? Jackson Tate went from second to fourth in one turn.
James Costello hits pit road this lap.
Contact
Oh,
with the 9 and the
Kyler.
18.
18 went into the wall.
And Travis is also going to make contact.
And 3 wide.
Here comes Jaden Jones back into the picture.
We've been thinking about that after that stage one that he put on. Getting back towards the front. Looks like James Costa will be heading to pit road.
We're
maybe.
being told Kyler Boggs should be ready for a little bit of payback.
Uh-oh.
Again.
Don't know if that's just a repeat or if someone else has an issue with the 18 driver, but this sounds like the real life 18 driver. Everyone wants to wreck him.
Shame. Look at Travis. Travis up in the top 4.
48 bumps the 18 up the track.
Interesting. Still a lot of cars that have to pit.
Pretty nice and single filed out up front.
Travis. Looks like he goes down pit road.
Michael Walls, he's been dominant all stage.
Not much to talk about during pit cycles. We just saw Travis Van Oostendorp coming out of the pits.
Ooh, a little
Oh,
contact with the 47 and the 9.
I say give it the next 2 laps and we'll start seeing that front pack pit.
I'm surprised more
Yep,
people.
there it is.
There goes Walls and Stern. Oh,
Oh,
that looks like it was
Stern.
just. That looks like that was just game lag. If I'm being honest
I
with you,
hope it was.
because if not, that's gonna ruin both of their races.
Jared Bogley just got jumped by Travis Van Oostendorp and Christian Pacheco. So
And so
all
now
these
let's see
guys
when our.
pitting late are just ruining their own race. I think Travis Van Oostendorp may come out with the race lead.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking now if someone may have taken 2 tires, we see Jones, Parker, and Boggs all go in.
Wait, what? Um... Well, Nate, you said it yourself. He likes these strategy races, and judging by what Jared Bogley said, we're about to see something interesting come from this 12 cars pit stop.
Oh boy, I want to see this.
No speeding penalties, and he went a decent pace down there, not enough to get him sideways. And we're now questioning what Kyler Boggs is doing. Oh, Kyler's controller died mid-corner. That's
Very
beautiful.
quick stop.
He took a splash. No way he took 2. No more
Wow.
cautions.
What a job by Jackson Tate on that strategy call.
Jared Bogley just said there's no way he's going to be able to save enough. Now the cars in second and third are going to have to single file, and yep, there they go.
What a call if this thing pans out.
Three
That
to
should
go.
be 3 to go. Now, I think the only worry here for Jackson Tate is if he runs out of fuel, if he took a splash.
The fact that he's able to manage that gap, it's just staying enough. Here we go, 2 laps to go. He's driving the car that was the pre-race snack of last week's race. Not pre-race, but mid-race snack.
I'm still in shock that he's able to think hard enough to make that strategy call. I mean, it seems like every time there's a strategy race, he makes something that no one really thinks that anyone's gonna make that decision.
We've got an argument going on in the call. Kyler Boggs,
White flag.
Jackson Tate, 1 more lap.
It's just does he have enough fuel?
I think he's starting to coast it. That's what it sounds like. Just easing onto the throttle. What happens here? They're 3 and 4. for
Staying
final
on.
time.
I think he's got it here once he gets off of 4. What a call by Jackson Tate. He's gonna win at Miami.
Was that it? Yep.
I believe so.
Jackson Tate, your winner at Homestead. That was an amazing
Wow.
call.
Incredible. Simply wow.
That is an amazing call. Thank you. Alright. So now let's get Jackson Tate in here. You guys can do the questions. Amazing performance. And here is your race winner, driver the 12, Jackson Tate.
What's up, fellas?
Hello, Jackson.
What's up? Y'all have a good time?
Yeah.
I was
Surprised at how you
not
did
expecting that strategy call. Every time there's a strategy race, you make some call that I don't think anyone expects.
Well, so here's the thing. Two tires on this game are ass, right? You take two tires and it fucks the balance of the car and it makes it feel like you're driving a brick. And so I'd rather drive a car that's a little bit more unstable on four old tires than two new tires because it just makes the car feel like shit. And so, you cut down, 5 seconds? So, I mean,
Hmm.
Micah had the best car. Micah and Buick had the best cars out there. But, yeah, it is what it is. I fucked up the pit road entry. I don't know if anybody was watching, but I fucked it.
It looked like you were going a little too slow in there.
I forgot that there weren't black flags on, or like black flags were off, and so I drove in. I was like, "Oh shit!" So I gassed it.
Well, you definitely surprised us with that strategy call. Nate, Connor, you guys got any questions for the race winner?
You're a bitch.
I don't even hear Connor anymore.
I don't know where Connor is at.
I muted myself.
Oh.
He wasn't talking to me.
Yeah, so if you guys got any questions for the race winner?
So Jackson Tate.
What's up, my dude?
Hold on.
Hi.
Give me a second. Oh, alright. When did you decide that you were going with this strategy? How long?
The beginning of the race, or
Oh.
at least the beginning of the third stage. Looked at the KPU. So I mean, I always do stuff like that. You know that. Like I like to stay out of everybody else just because it opens up some doors.
Mm-hmm.
My plan was to take as little fuel as possible, maybe see if I could jump it in. But then, Micah, I just got no restart at the beginning of the third stage, and I was like, fuck it, let's just save tires, save fuel. So I was literally in the draft, hanging on in third place, just lifting like 200 feet earlier than everybody else, and then letting it ride, get the draft, have the draft come off the corner, let it turn down the corner, down into the corner, but like don't drive in hard and you don't crossing seams, you won't get loose. I was just holding to the grip to the end where it starts like fucking up.
Very nice.
I honestly, so everybody gets mad at me because I always run tighter cars, but I run tighter cars so I can do stuff like that. Buick and Donald were like, how the fuck are you gonna run a 3? I was like, I run a 3 because I can handle it and I do better in the long run. So when y'all are slipping and sliding all over the place with 6 or 7 laps to go on the stage, then just hold on. You might be a little slower, but there's track to make track in this game, so it's make a difference.
Well, congratulations, Jackson Tate, on the win.
You should interview Buick.
Interview Buick? Well, let's get him in here.
He wants some quality content.
Let's get some content.
Ask him about some.
Seems like he had some issues.
Is he the one that had issues with the 18?
Yeah.
Ah,
Right.
so we were wondering who that was.
I wasn't expecting that.
I invited him, so let's see if he joins. I think he's getting ready for the non-stop race.
One?
Yeah. Yeah, he's not joining. So, should probably wrap it up.
Alright, fellas.
So,
Sometimes.
yeah, see you next week in the race. Congrats on the win again, Jackson, and hopefully we can see a repeat of that.
I really want to see a repeat, but
So, thank you everyone for tuning in. I'm Jake Scarborough, joined by my fellow commentators Connor Passmit and Nate Polite. We'll see you guys next week at, I have no clue what track it is, so
Bristol for the National Series, I do know that.
it's probably
Oh,
it for Cup
yay.
then. So then Bristol, more than likely. That will be interesting. Maybe we'll see Jackson Tate win again, because that seems to be one of his best tracks.
Indeed.
So thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.